So I wrote up a whole document on how to combine them in one game. And yeah, I started building it because, yeah, it was a good time.
Why not? Should be fun.
It's coming along slow. I actually have something I want to work on more in Zelda Classic, but you know me, I'm just going to keep jumping projects until I find myself, which does not happen often. Which is why my one Doom project isn't done, my one personal engine is not done.
It's
Eventually.
Yeah. It's coming along faster than me launching my YouTube channel.
Hey.
Yeah, partially my fault though, because I've not come to record.
Nah, it's alright. I mean, I could just suck
Did
it
you
up.
get the
And,
internal card for your...
Yep.
Okay.
I could just suck it
So
up.
now
and
you have two that you can just
record.
borrow.
I could, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, anywhere in my house. I have to set up the couch, but my room will be a recording studio.
And as soon as I order a couch here, this will be a better recording studio.
Oh, shots are fired.
No, not
better
that.
than it is currently.
Yeah.
I know what you're going for.
And I mean, I could just suck it up.
But
and
by
do
virtue
solo
of being
stuff.
my house, it's you know, it's already better. Yeah.
But I tried doing some recording of Hyperdimension Neptunia because I picked it up on Steam, and at the end of the first episode I made, I just didn't think it was very good. And then
Have you watched my Shadow Complex stuff?
Not all of it. We watched the first episode.
I'm not great at commentary on my own. But to be fair, I mainly just talk about things happening in the game.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and it might have also been the game I picked too, because
It's really slow paced.
it's an SRPG. So there's a lot of sitting and listening to the characters talk, or a lot of dialogue, not as much gameplay action.
That was fun. I actually read all the lines in Shovel Knight when I did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what I would do too.
It's interesting. That guy ran through a wall again. Cool. Remember, right? There are tribals up top. I see one right now, but there are none down here, which means
yeah, that's what I can see.
I can be a bit.
A little more cavalier.
Yeah.
But then I tried doing another recording with a game called Magical Battle Festa, and at the end of that, I wasn't quite happy either. They're spawning. This is how additional bug insect soldiers is formed. Oh, is that just one spazzing out really good?
I think it was two.
Okay. I mean, I thought
They
it
were
was
like
two
their
at first,
boxes were
but
trapped together or something.
when you started strafing around it, it suddenly looked like only one.
Are there any in this area?
I believe there's one.
Yep.
Yes. There was a single tribal in that area.
There was one single tribal in that area.
You're actually pretty close to the intro voice in this game. When it talks about Goldwood.
Goldwood.
Yeah, I remember. Sort of.
It's been about 30 videos ago.
Not since I finished Skyward Sword with my sisters.
25? 26? The first episode's recording session is 26.
So I thought it was really interesting when I finished Skyward Sword with my sisters recently, because going into it, I remembered how tough the final battles were. And so for the first one, I was expecting, oh yeah, this is going to be a piece of cake. And I ended up burning through both of my fairies and my invincibility potion.
On Gary?
Yeah.
Spoilers!
I guess I could be fine because it's been out for a while.
Yeah, 5-year-old game.
So afterwards,
Stop throwing grenades,
I back out and I restock, and I didn't quite have the supplies to get another invincibility potion, and I didn't want to spend all the time running around searching for fairies.
Right.
So I just got some high restoration potions.
Even though there's places there are always fairies in the game?
Yeah. But I didn't want to have to go all the way to them.
Lazy.
Well, it was already midnight, and I didn't want to hold the girls up too much.
Fair enough. That is right. It wasn't just you playing, you had people watching.
Right.
So.
And so I ended up with...
Come visit Turtleneck's channel.
Yeah, no, I didn't record anything. So I ended up with just one red potion plus, I believe, and a red potion
Hey,
plus.
someone's online.
Shoot ants,
and-
save bears. Does that mean you got the last one?
Save all tribals over time. So I still have to finish collecting this, but I picked up the one tribal I was missing in this area.
And then I had just a base guardian potion. So then I go into the fight with Demise, and I wreck shop. Like, I did still technically use one of my red potions, but I just beat him senseless with my sword. So, and when I had played it solo, it had been reverse. I had just creamed Girahim, and then Demise had been super squeaky one time.
That's kind of how my first play went.
Admittedly, when I got to Demise, I went into tryhard mode. So that made things a bit easier, and when I was fighting Girahim, I wasn't in tryhard mode.
That's fair. Well, I think that was the first time I played. I had a red potion that was like the plus, and in the Guardian potion plus, so perfect invincibility, with the double time potion medal on. And I ended with like a heart and a half.
Yeah.
It was brutal.
But
now I know how to fight him. I can easily take him down.
It also helped I knew that you could seal Demise's Skyward Strike, so I basically just kept doing that as soon as I got rid of his lightning, I would just steal his Skyward Strike and then go to town on phase 2.
Alright. I fear I might have missed one already.
There aren't any here on Rim C. There are 3 on D. There was 2 in A and 6 in Bravo.
Ah, shoot. I have to go back.
We have to go back.
I think. Yeah. I don't think I got all of them. Let me double check. I should have 8 by now.
I believe.
Yeah, I have 6.
Is that the only way to check in the middle of the stage? That's kind of...
Yeah. Again, N64.
Yeah.
N64. This is the Xbox One.
Yeah.
As you can tell by its near realistic fidelity on these graphics. Look at that dog. Have you seen a better dog in any game?
Exactly. I feel like I'm about to get
this one kicks the diamond dog from Metal Gear Solid 5 6 Ways to Sunday. Look, realistic fur.
Look at how those treads move with real physical...
It's totally not just 2 textures being swapped back and forth.
That tank will never come down this road, Noah.
If anything, I think
if
that's
only
like
we had
6
recorded that.
I mean,
I'd be cool for recording Phantom Pain if I didn't have to start a whole new file.
Well, I have to at some point because I'm going to play that game.
Yeah. You can do that on your own PS4.
Well, my main thing... Yeah, exactly. Or my own Xbox.
I don't know if PS4 does
It's on the PC,
across,
though.
Is it?
Phantom Pain? Yeah.
Oh, wow. I don't know if PS4 does saves across profiles or not. Because I should probably set up a quote-unquote recording profile for my PS4 just so that my name isn't emblazoned across the top bar if I hit the home button.
what's wrong with people seeing Turtle?
That's not the name they see.
So that's an interesting
What's
thing.
the problem with people seeing Tiberius?
That's not my name either.
So that's something interesting I actually have to go check the first episode ever of this series on.
Oh.
So...
Did we say Tiberius's name?
No, we didn't say...
My name is not Tiberius.
We didn't say any names, but I noticed when I was doing the Banjo-Kazooie recording that the Xbox One flashes back and forth between your username and your real name.
Oh, I don't care if people see my name.
Okay, then whatever.
I was in...
His name is...
There's enough of his name in the
That is fair.
world.
Yeah.
But I saw that when I was recording it, and I'm like, you know what? In the first episode, this game crashed, and we went back to menu.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it definitely just says it.
If it turns out my name's there, then that's fine. I don't care.
Then again,
you don't have to change.
we also kind of ousted you in another episode because we said that you commented on the tribal death thing.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's fine. So, like, I was Employee of the Month at a Dairy Queen I never worked at. So...
Really? That's impressive.
Yeah, like, I just drove by town and saw, congratulations to Employee of the Month, Jinno. I mean, like, wow.
That's a good time.
No.
Of course not.
I'd be pretty scared if that happened to you.
You'd be living in the Twilight Zone.
I've also never found my name on one of those little bike nameplate things. You could search Coca-Cola cans forever, and you would never find my name on it.
I have a hard time with mine because mine's spelled differently than most.
Yeah,
It gets me all the time.
That can be fixed.
that can be fixed.
Yours can be fixed.
Your problem
too.
can be fixed too, Tiberius.
But I like my name, which isn't Tiberius.
I like my name too.
But do you like the spelling of your name?
I like my name.
The only thing that bothers me about the spelling of my name is that to this day, now mind you, I'm 26 and over a half at this point, right?
Yeah.
Not a single one of my grandparents spell it right.
Ah,
They all spell the other spelling on everything that they send me. I love them to death,
is that
but
any consolation? I don't
like-
think any of mine have spelled my name right either.
you have a wholly unique name.
That's true. The one that always made me laugh is when I was working at one of my jobs doing like live chat technical support, like instant messenger, and it would show my name on every one of my posts. And there were times when people still managed to spell it wrong. Like, seriously?
Yeah.
It's displayed on screen. You
But,
can see it.
I mean, Tiberius is a hard name to spell.
It's not my name.
Don't lie to our audience.
Your parents were big Star Trek fans.
Well, they are Star Trek fans to an extent, but they did not name me Tiberius. My name in no way contains the word Tiberius.
My name is
My name is
Nathaniel.
My name
I
is
like two dames.
Tiberius.
Marshall Matters. I mean, what?
Gary
Hey.
Glitter.
Chicka Slim Shady.
Your name is Gary Glitter?
You're supposed to be dead. Thank you.
No, that's a
Who is Hitler?
reference or not.
You're supposed to be dead. Supposed to be dead.
The answer is the Daily Double?
What?
Alright, there's gotta be some in here.
I think I missed a joke there.
I think there's some near a mine.
Where are you at? Are you in
D?
Delta now? Yeah, there's 3 of them in here.
Cool, that's the rest of them. One is near a mine, isn't it?
There's 2 on the left branch, right as you come along, and then the third
Which
one
is where the mine
Hey, look.
is.
is
Mine's
kind of
Oh my.
mine as in explosive.
Mine.
Yep.
Mine.
There's
Hand
just
in hand
two,
throwing
just two
grenades?
in here?
Yeah, just 2. And then the last one, you sort of can't miss. He's pretty much on your way to the exit.
Cool. Let's just hope he doesn't get sniped.
Immediately.
My sniper.
Suddenly.
Just, yeah, it just pops up. As
I'm
the-
not even in the room!
Doesn't matter. You took too long.
Oh, I see. Oh, God.
You should probably kill that thing first.
Yeah, probably. But carefully, because I don't want to somehow hit Sneak Attack. I am watching
fire
her.
blindly and over on the right side.
I am watching her out of the corner of my eye to make sure nothing happens.
I was gonna say, probably discharge that before you go after the traffic just to be safe.
Yeah, I didn't even
Jump up, my finger
I didn't
slips
even
off
see
the
the
trigger.
living ants.
Right.
I was just like,
Yeah!
we did it.
Wait.
We did it, Reddit.
Oh, God. Back up, back up, back up, back up.
Nope, I am
You don't do any of the
I am.
social medias.
really not as much a man of the
Technically,
internet
no.
as I used to be.
Were you ever?
I mean, there was a time when I
We
was
were all
much
on
more from
forums
the
and
internet.
such.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but nowadays not so much. Oh, geez, you're on.
I have one hit left.
Yeah.
You may remember Gallus and I from such forums as Fire Emblem Planet. And
A little shirt.
Yeah! It
I
worked.
love the boomerangs in Breath of the Wild.
They're
They
great.
make me so happy.
Hit the giant boomerang?
yep.
Yes. I've gotten 2 of them, actually.
I actually got to tell Jinno about
That
the
was,
thing.
So,
There was a
so
Gemini
what,
back
what
in that
disappoints
last
me
room.
is oh boy,
Yeah, I'm dead.
oh boy.
That last enemy dropped, or that last drone dropped a Gemini. You should
I am
have
back to
picked that
full
up.
health, and I don't care.
So like
I am 6, and what is this?
I am drowning in Great Thunder Blades, but I cannot find a Great Flame Blade.
I
To
told
complete
you where
my
to
s-
find one.
I'm pretty sure I already went to that one.
Check it again. That might respawn. It
Hey.
probably will respawn because it's just one out in the world. Remember the Rusty Sword and the Rock
Oh,
on the Great
that's right.
Plateau?
Yeah.
Came back, so
I thought we were talking about it.
Do they reset
Yeah.
with the Blood Moon?
They should.
I think so. Yeah. Ones you just find out in the world.
Yeah.
Did you see
Anyway,
the?
I have literally 3 Great Thunderblades.
Have you seen the Octorok trick? Have you been to Death Mountain?
No.
Okay,
No, I have not.
never mind.
Anywho,
I've heard there's a rock that triggers the Blood Moon.
There is.
Apparently.
Maybe that's what I found in that forest.
that might be.
Because there was one night.
Is it every time you stood on it, it triggered the Blood Moon?
I just approached it, or I approached something, and the blood moon triggered. Because, like, I had gotten a blood moon, and then I was wandering through the forest, and I noticed as I walked towards an area, the blood moony effect started happening. So at first I backed off because I'm like, "Whoa, what is this?" I thought it was something else, something scary, and nothing was happening. So I decided to walk towards it again, and I triggered another blood moon.
Yep.
All
so,
on the same
well,
night.
The thing is, there have been some glitches with it. I was reading an article on it. It's only really supposed to happen at midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's been happening at like 5 times in one day during the daytime for people. It's been really.
Jeez.
All
So-
right, here we go.
so it's
time
been-
to go with the finale.
It's been a thing. Well, yeah, in the article, when I was reading the comments at the bottom, someone was talking about there's a rock that they went to. And every time they stood on it, it triggered the blood moon.
Huh.
So, yeah, there's some things.
It's probably things that were used by QA to test the blood moon effect,
Possibly.
and they didn't remember to take them out.
Yep.
Because that's generally my experience with stuff like that. It's like, hey, let's make something easy to test. Oh my.
I think I can do this with anybody. I don't think I have to be Juno.
So we're
Trigger
gonna
this.
take out Mizar with a dog tank.
So you should do it
Unfortunately,
with-
we have to take him out with Juno.
Oh.
But,
I was gonna say you should do it with Vela then. She's the only one who hasn't gotten to fight him yet.
oh, will be, because Lupus is the only one who has fought him.
Yeah.
But then Juno gets to
Oh.
fight in the finale.
I thought there was. Okay, no, no.
This game is
I was gonna say, I
sexist.
thought there were 2 parts to that.
Kinda.
First.
No,
fight.
it's actually because
Whoa. Did we
Juno's
just
not.
assume Juno's gender?
Yes.
We
He's a wormkin. Thank
the
you very
thing
much.
is actually
He
that
associates as worm.
Juno's, I guess, not smart enough to fix the ship.
Ha!
Well, it's Lupus and Vela stay behind to fix the ship.
Nice.
That's why Juno fights Mizar at the end.
So Vela wasn't
They are
fast enough to get on
fixing the stupid ship.
Vela wasn't fast enough to get on the spawn ship or the drop ship or whatever, and Juno's not
This is
smart
much
enough.
easier than when I came off the boss coming in here.
Oh, you've got
Remember that? And I had no guns.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've got guns. Guns for days.
Look at these guns.
You should go to a vet because these
Can we?
pythons are sick.
Please?
There's one more in there.
Is there?
Thought so.
I'm not flashing red.
Well,
Oh,
that's true.
he just hadn't despawned.
Okay.
I've talked about that before.
Yeah. Speaking of talking about things before, that's something that I kind of want to bring up on one of my recordings too. Because when the second game, the Magical Battle Festa game, when I was going to record that solo, a lot of the characters are very tropey, stereotypical character archetypes. And so for a brief moment, I was going to start talking about character development, but I stopped because I didn't think it would be interesting. But as soon as I said that on my recording, I'm like, you know what? No, that actually might be kind of interesting
Yeah.
to talk about.
Might as well talk about anything that comes to mind.
Yeah. But I think I'd rather discuss it with somebody rather than
Oh, I could see
talk
that.
solo.
Yeah, sure. That'll be fun on the game that we end up recording.
Yeah.
I never noticed that before.
What?
Look, they're like
Oh, there's a maggot.
maggots in the walls.
Yeah.
I never noticed that was textured before. I mean, like animated
Right.
texture. Freaky! I want out.
Find the exit.
It should be right over here.
See if you can find a boat. No.
See if you can find 2 boats.
Find the beans down there. Gems. Find the gems. Gems or beans?
Beans. It's beans.
Okay. Find the beans.
At least that's what
Bentley
you've
Bear.
told me it is.
More beans, Bentley Bear. See, I thought I had said that, and then we looked it up and found out it was gems.
It might be the gems. Maybe it is. It's been a long time.
It has been. It's been a while.
It's been a long time.
Hold my head
Getting
up
from
high.
there to here.
That's all the more we can sing before content claim kicks
Probably.
Yes, because I sound so much like
We are pitch perfect.
we are.
Have you seen Pitch Perfect?
I have not.
Oh, it's so good. Like, when I heard about it, I'm like, okay. And then, because my sister told me about it, right? And she's big into, music and
Yeah.
things like that, musicals. So I was just sort of like,
Of the high
okay.
school variety.
Yeah. I'm just sort of like, okay. And then my dad came to me and went, you need to watch this. I'm like, what? So I went and watched it, and guess what? You need to watch this. It's so good. So unbelievably good.
So good.
Just what do you know about it? Just that it has to do with acapella.
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Anything
It has to do
about
with
it.
acapella.
Okay.
And that's all I knew about it. But just watch the intro and you'll see. Are we ready
Are we set?
to talk to Jeff?
Is his name actually Jeff?
Yes, it is.
I think we should call him Joe.
I would read this, but somebody doesn't wait for
We've
me
already
to
read
finish
this.
If
reading.
you don't catch up, we need to have a Mizar. Dragons follow free.
This is where he told me to get all the parts. And wait, what?
Are you missing a part?
I don't think so. I have all the tribals,
Are
right?
you? But are you missing a ship part?
Well, he should have given me a part now that I have all the tribals.
Yes, but do you have all of the other?
But it doesn't
parts?
matter. He still should have given me the piece, regardless of whether I have all the tribals or not.
Everything is happy.
Yeah.
Everything is awesome.
Everything is cool when we're part of a team.
Everything is awesome. When your content ID.
Done to.
You're missing a stabilizer.
I think that's the one he gives me, isn't it?
I don't know. Don't ask me. I've not played this game.
We are the pirates.
Were you missing that hatch?
No.
Who
I have
don't do
it.
anything.
Am I supposed to come as Juno?
Possibly.
And lie around. If you ask
Possibly.
Yeah, I have every piece.
to do anything,
Possibility.
we'll just tell you. Something.
Mostly.
Our race is at last thrown off the shackles of Mizar.
Oh, there you go.
Just had to talk to him.
I talked to him again. And then he's like, yeah, check it out. Just
Video games.
Okay, now do I talk to him again or can I just fly? There we go.
Bleep bloop.
Achievement unlocked. Jetman's day off.
Mind if I tag along?
Yes, I do.
Why do you want
I don't like you, Jeff. You made me go to a bunch of planets when my planet is in danger.
Really?
You are not a good man.
To be fair, I did just get the last ship part in the mine, so it really wasn't that far out of the way to get the rest of the travels, but...
Yeah. We're done holding these glowing sticks up to this ship. I can take off now.
Dun dun dun! Check it out. Check it out now.
Aperture slowly opens,
The
revealing
fonts.
the crimson
brother.
skies above.
It's more like a pastel magenta.
The thrusters kick in, elevating the ship
That ship-
into the
That
heavens.
ship looks really freaky.
It does look really freaky. In fact, the first time you walked into this room, I thought there was some sort of giant monster in there.
It does look like a giant monster. doesn't
Also, I love that the hatch doors from the ceiling overlapped the windshields as the ship was lifting up there.